Hello, my name is Sarah Gandari, and I am an international student here at Mayville State University in North Dakota. I am a social science major, my minor is psychology, and my specialization is political science. I will be giving you some more information today from a student perspective of what its life here at Mayville State is like and what it means to be an international student here in the United States. Mayville State offers bachelor degrees, and unfortunately we do not have graduate school here, so we offer bachelor's degrees and no master's degrees here, but we do have a wide range of degree options for you to choose from. We have a number of bachelor degrees as well as associate degrees and some pre-professional programs for you. I will get into more detail as we go along our slide, informing you about more programs and everything that we have here to offer at Mayville State. Mayville State was actually nominated as the best Midwestern college by the President Review. We are ranked among the top 3 public regional colleges in the Midwest by the U.S. News and World Report, and this is according to the 2013 ranking. So here at Mayville State, we have a number of degree options for you to choose from. It's a school of personal service, and we are a small, safe campus offering our total enrollment of being 1,022 students currently. Full-time students here at Mayville State are 614, and our student-to-faculty ratio is 15:1. Our average class size is 15 people in a class. So as you can see, we have very small class sizes, and this just helps with the students to interact with the instructors on a personal level. You're able to develop a personal relationship with your instructors because your class size is not too big, and so as a student you feel free to take part in more of the classroom activities and to be more interactive in class with your other students as well, with your peers. We have hands-on learning here, as the class size indicates. A lot of our faculties become our mentors, and we get a lot of personal attention due to the small class sizes here. Some of the more popular majors that we offer here at Mayville State is teacher education, biology, business administration, applied psychology, computer information systems, and health and fitness and wellness. A lot of the students here on campus choose to go into the teaching education, and so that's probably our most popular major here on campus. We do have 29 majors and 35 minors, as well as having 12 pre-professional programs. We offer a Bachelor of Science, a Bachelor of Arts, and Associate of Arts as well. So it's your degree, and you get to decide. You have a lot of options, and even if you're not decided, we do have university studies, and that is one of the new degree options that we've started here. And once you enroll in school, you actually get to talk to an advisor and who can further guide you on what your degree or major options could be. On campus, we have a lot of activities for international students to take part in. This being a small campus, we do try and host events every week just to be able to interact and to have fun on campus. We are a small community as well, and so we have a lot of activities that we do on campus, especially during Welcome Week, during the fall semester, just to kind of help everyone to interact and get to know the campus and get to know their way around. So life on campus for international students is really fun. You can get involved in a lot of clubs and organizations that we have here on campus. Some of our most popular clubs and organizations are our student ambassadors, our Comet Radio, we have band and choir, our theater club, Campus Crusade, Collegiate DECA, Student Senate, Science Club, Psychology Club, Music Club, and Student Activities Council, also known as SAC. We also have intramural sports here on campus, and these intramural sports are offered to anyone on campus. A lot of students choose to take part in a lot of the different sports that they don't. If, for example, you play football you might not always get an opportunity to play basketball, but for intramurals, you're actually able to take part in, it's not as competitive as the varsity level sport, but it's still fun, and it gives students a chance here on campus to have fun, play a sport that they enjoy, even if it's not their varsity sport, or even if they don't take part in the collegiate teams. So intramural sports are open to everyone, and some of the sports that we have under intramural activities are flag football, dodgeball, volleyball, and basketball, as I mentioned before. Not only do we have student organizations, we also have academic organizations as well. As I mentioned before, Psychology Club and Science Club are among our most popular clubs that we offer here at campus. This helps the organizations for students who take part in particular majors to just be able to meet other students who are taking the same major as they are. And even if you are not a science major, they still have a lot of fun activities and things that you could take part in, even if that is not your major. We also encourage people to take part in the intramural sports and use the fitness center that we call the Wellness Center for those who wish to remain active and have fun without playing competitively. I actually am involved in a few campus organizations and activities, and I am actually a student. I am part of the International Student Task Force, and I am the International Student Representative here on campus. I work with the task force to help international students prepare themselves to begin their studies here at Mayville State. Some of the programs that we have introduced have been the host family program that we have introduced here on campus. And this is to aid international students and students from out of state. We do have students coming from across the country, from like Florida, from California, from Texas, and they do not always get an opportunity to go home during the school year or for holidays like Thanksgiving. And so this is when members of the community step in as part of the host family program, and so they open up their homes to us, and they invite us for things like Thanksgiving, Easter, and that kind of thing. And they also support us during our activities here on campus. So for our multicultural evening, and for some of the international students and out-of-state students who take part in collegiate sports like football and basketball, they actually will come to our games, and they will come and support us. They support us in many facets of our college life, and they also invite us just to join them on some family dinners, sometimes to just take us to trips like Walmart to do some grocery shopping and that kind of thing. So our host family program is just open to international students. It's a way of creating a home away from home experience, and this is a way for us to also be able to interact with the community and for them to interact with us college students here on campus. Some of the activities that I am actually a part of include the host family program, as I mentioned before, peer leaders, and I'm a writing consultant. Now, what I do as a peer leader is we are mentors towards the freshmen who enter college. We are also leaders here on campus, and we host a number of activities, especially during the fall semester, to welcome new students here on campus. And all we do is help them transition into their college life. And we work hands-on with freshmen in the Seminar on Success class that is a graduation requirement here at Mayville State. And all we do, as I mentioned before, is help them transition into their college life. So from things like planning their schedule, their academic schedule, to supporting them at events, to answering any questions, or anything that they need help with as a freshman, that is what we're here to do, including helping them move into the dorms. My position as a writing consultant, I actually tutor English, and what I do is that I work in the writing center, and we help students at any stage of the writing process. So whether it's from brainstorming to planning or to actually editing papers and reading over and proofreading, we work with students who come in, and they don't only have to be English majors, or they don't only have to be taking an English class, but we, as writing consultants here on campus, we help students to be able to take the writing that they have for whichever class it may be, whether it's history, or you have to write a science report or like a biology report, we help them basically write. We help them with their writing. We help them with their writing of the papers so that they can actually give a college level type paper, because we have a big transition from high school into college, and the writing consultants actually help students transition from that level of writing to like a college level of English writing. Our sporting teams here at Mayville State are actually part of the NAIA conference. This is the athletic conference that we belong to, and our college teams include our men's basketball team, our women's basketball team, the men's baseball team, our women's fast-pitch softball team, our co-ed cheer team, our men's football team, and our women's volleyball team. So those are the collegiate sports that we offer here at Mayville State. We do have other facilities and resources, such as having tennis courts, and we have a swimming pool here on campus, which are open to all the students to use, and this helps them. This is part of the campus activities that we have here at Mayville State, so for all the students to be able to take part of and to use. And so that's one of the great things about being here on campus and staying on campus, that you have all these resources and all these facilities open to you. We are also the nation's first tablet PC campus. Every student and faculty member receives a laptop tablet. This helps us stay in touch and in constant contact with our professors and our classmates, who we interact with on Moodle, which is our virtual learning environment. And this is a site where we can actually upload our assignments, download our syllabus and course descriptions, as well as take part in class discussions. And so being the nation's first tablet PC campus, with every student receiving a laptop tablet, helps us to stay up to date with technology and helps us to remain connected here on campus. We also have Wi-Fi access, free Wi-Fi here on campus, and if you're a student as well as a faculty member. And we have access to the Mayville State wireless network. So this helps us to stay connected with everyone on campus with us. And as I mentioned before, because everyone who enrolls here receives a computer, you're also required to take part in the CIS classes, which is a graduation requirement, and this is our computer information system course, where you will graduate with an IT, with a certificate in IT. So that's something that's really great about coming to such a small campus, that everyone has the same laptop, and you can also graduate with your certificate in IT as well. And so that just helps us to stay ahead when it comes to technology. And in this day and age, we want to remain on top of everything in terms of technology. And so as students, it's really a great advantage to be able to receive your own laptop here on campus, and to be able to stay and to be certified with that certificate. We are located in the heart of North Dakota's Red River Valley. Mayville is a safe rural community of about 2,000 people. We are 60 miles from Fargo, and we are located 40 miles from Grand Forks. From Fargo, that is about 45 minutes to an hour away, and that is one of the bigger cities. And Grand Forks is smaller than Fargo, but it's also a city that a lot of college students frequently go to for grocery shopping, for movies, and that kind of thing. Even though we do offer, we do have a movie theater, and we do have like local stores here in Mayville State as well. In this safe, small campus, you can remain very focused on your academic work. You can also, there are also lots of things to do here on campus and around town, such as visiting the local stores. We have many restaurants here in Mayville State and around the community, and we also have a movie theater in town. We have a pizza shop, Subway, and many more. It's easy to be very focused on your school just because of the smaller community and the smaller campus, and there are not as many distractions as learning in the big city. We also have some large employers in the area, including Microsoft, as well as some large banking institutions. Living on campus as an international student is really fun. We have suite-style dorms. We also have traditional dormitory, and we have apartments, which are traditionally for upperclassmen. However, some freshmen can get into apartments as well. We have free cable when you're on campus, as well as free internet access. It's high speed. We also have free on-site laundry facilities. So as a student, that's one of the great advantages of being here on campus. We also have kitchenettes in every residence hall. And this helps the traditional dorms actually. I would recommend it for freshmen because I actually stayed in one of the traditional dorms called Berg Hall, and it was more open. I got to interact with more freshmen, and I just got to enjoy how it felt to stay in a traditional dorm here on campus and be part of the campus community. I've also stayed in the apartments as I'm now a junior, so I've actually stayed in the upperclassmen apartments, and that is really fun as well. I have known my roommates for a while, and that's one of the great opportunities about staying here on campus, that you can actually choose who you want to live with. So all you have to do is make sure that you put in your housing deposits and your room reservations ahead of time, and so you're actually able to stay on campus, and you can actually get to choose who you want your roommates to be, and whether or not you want to be in a traditional dorm or a suite or apartment style dorm as well. And with the free cable and internet, that's actually another cost that is taken off you as a student, and so that's one of the great advantages of staying here on campus. You get to take part in the community events as well as the on-campus activities, and you also get to become you also get the opportunity to take more leadership roles and to be involved in more clubs and organizations if you stay here on campus, because you actually are right here and everything is available for you. This is just a picture of what a typical room would look like. You actually are able to take a virtual tour of the different residence halls that we have here on campus. And in our picture right here, we have Nisa, and we also have Ashley. Nisa is actually originally from Zimbabwe, and Ashley is from Canada. And so this is just showing you how international students interact here on campus. You can choose whether or not you want to, where you want to stay when you're on campus, as well as being able to meet a number of different people. One of the greatest experiences that I've had is being part of the Multicultural Club, as well as being part of Student Ambassadors, just because I actually get to interact and to meet new people and share my culture as well to everyone else. Some of our admission requirements here on campus, well, this includes, this is for all international students. You'll need your high school graduation, and for those applicants whose native language is not English, they are required to demonstrate their proficiency in English by submitting official results from one of the following: your TOEFL score, or ACT, or SAT. Other English proficiencies may be submitted as well. As long as you are submitting original transcripts with official results, you can just send them straight to the admissions office and they'll be evaluated. If English is not your native language, your transcripts are required to be translated in English, and we do provide links for World Education Services that actually translate these transcripts for you. So you can prove your English proficiency by submitting a TOEFL score of 68 on the internet-based test, or 523 on the paper test, or an IELTS score of 6.0 or better. For those of you whose native language is English, you may submit an ACT English subtest of 18 or higher, or an SAT writing of 430 or higher. And some additional admission requirements are the deadlines that we have. Your applications are welcome year-round. However, for priority admission and scholarship deadline, you'll have to meet the spring semester deadline of October 1 and our fall semester deadline of April 1. Spring semester also happens to start in January for those of you who have a different academic calendar, and fall semester just refers that the school year starts in August. Our estimated annual costs for tuition is $12,400 US dollars. Student technology fees are estimated at $1,709, so $1,709. And room and board is also estimated at $5,048 to about $6,022, depending on whether or not you stay in a traditional dorm like Berg or Berkerell, or whether you stay in a suite style or apartment style such as Agassiz. Health insurance is estimated at $875 per year, and book estimates are estimated around $1,000. The total per each academic year is $21,032 to $22,006. International students generally pay a tuition that equals $12,400 per year. We do offer scholarships to international students, and these scholarships come in the form of tuition waivers. These waivers will reduce your tuition rate by 35% to $8,127. This is a 35% reduction of your tuition, and the total cost of attendance for a student who is receiving an international scholarship or waiver is approximately $16,759 to $17,733. This is all in US dollars, and that's per academic year, including the tuition, the fees, the notebook, computer, health insurance, room and board, and books. Some of these costs are subject to change, as I mentioned before, depending on which residence hall you're staying in, depending on which classes you're taking. Some of your books may not, an estimate for books is just $1,000, but as international students, for example, you might decide you don't need certain books, you might already have them, or you might share with someone. So stuff like that will vary the cost, but those are just our estimates for right now. We have Nisa Rajput, who is a business administration major. She also happens to originally be from Harare, Zimbabwe, and she has a little quote for us about why she chose Mayville State and why she loves being here. And Nisa says, "What I love about Mayville State University is the personal attention from professors, affordable tuition, and the friendly community." She says she's been given the opportunity to become a leader through DECA national competition, student senate, student ambassadors, peer leaders, and other clubs here on campus. She says Mayville State has offered her many opportunities to excel and develop a strong foundation for her career in business. We also have another quote from Rachisa Mukumbati, who is a business administration major. He is also originally from Harare, Zimbabwe, and he says, "I always wanted a school where I would not get lost in the crowd, and Mayville State has given this to me with its small class sizes. I have benefited through close relationships with my instructors, and I am involved with a number of clubs, such as Student Senate, which have helped me enhance my leadership skills. Living on campus has also helped me become a part of the university community." International students here at Mayville State really have a lot of fun. They get many opportunities to take leadership positions here on campus, as well as to find on-campus employment opportunities. International students also are able to take part in all the clubs that we offer here on campus. So a lot of international students choose to take part in Multicultural Club, which is a way of showing and sharing their culture with other students here on campus. And they take part in yearly festivals that we have just to celebrate. We have a lot of activities that we host for Multicultural Club, which share our traditions, which share our cultures. For example, we host something called Latino Night, where we have a lot of Mexican food. We also have some music, just sharing a lot of the Mexican culture. That was actually started by an international student from Mexico, and it has just been kept on as a tradition by the Multicultural Club. So that's an example of some of the activities that the Multicultural Club does, and how it tries to cater for the international students by helping us facilitate a way to share our culture and our tradition. Well, some of the reasons to consider Mayville State are that we are a small campus community. This is similar, and our campus is similar to a private school feel without the cost. As I mentioned before, we have a lot of personal attention. The campus is small and it's safe, and as international students, we actually get a lot of opportunities here to actually grow in terms of leadership, as well as taking part in working on campus with internships and just being involved in the community and developing long-lasting relationships with people who we are involved with in our host family program. We also have a home away from home experience through the sense of community and programs such as the host family program. The small class environment guarantees more personal attention and opportunities to participate in class discussions and ask questions. And so, as an international student, one of the things that I was worried about coming here to Mayville State was I wasn't sure if I would fit into the class. I was worried about having a lot of people in class and not feeling comfortable to take part in class or to ask questions. Now with Mayville State having such small classes that with the 15:1 ratio of students to faculty members, the class size is not as intimidating, and you actually get a chance to take part more in the class activities. Your instructor knows you by name, and when you develop that personal relationship with your instructor, they actually become your mentor. And so you completely feel at home in the classroom. It helps us with our learning opportunities because we actually get to take part more in class and to be able to get to know some of our other class members as well. And so for a lot of the classes that I've taken, I have really enjoyed myself. I've been able to take part actively in class, and that's one thing that I've never been worried about. I was worried before I started, but once I went to the first day of classes, all my fears were completely taken away by the small class environment. And one-on-one contact with our professors and advisors helps you not to get lost in the crowd. In some of the bigger universities, you don't know where to start and you feel a little lost, especially coming to a new culture with the whole culture shock that you experience as you first come into like a new place with a new tradition. However, with the small campus size of Mayville State, you definitely don't have to worry about being lost in the crowd. In actual fact, everyone is really keen and really friendly. Everyone wants to meet you and help you just become adjusted to the college life. Another reason to consider Mayville State is that you have an opportunity to become more involved in extracurricular activities such as DECA, peer leaders, student ambassadors, and many more clubs and organizations which are open to everyone from freshman level. That is one of the great things that I enjoyed about actually being here, was that I was actually able to get the chance to take a leadership role in a club. And so I am actually the public relations officer of Multicultural Club, and as I mentioned before, I am a peer leader. And so I've been able to grow and to develop and to enhance my leadership skills just through being at a small campus and being here at Mayville State, and being given the opportunity to rise in the clubs to get to an officer rank. Mayville has also a lot of on-campus employment opportunities. Some of our most popular places to work here on campus include the library, include custodial work and maintenance, as well as the cafeteria. And some of the offices here on campus offer student employment and work study, and so it is really popular for a lot of the international students to actually work here on campus. Mayville actually helps you with your paperwork, and they help you by providing you with the required documents, as well as you bringing your personal identification to actually get a working social security card. So you're actually allowed to work on campus once you've been offered a position, and you're actually able to get a working social security number. And so for international students, you are allowed to work up to 20 hours per week, as long as you're enrolled in classes. And out of classes or during the summer when you're not enrolled in any classes, you are allowed to work up to 40 hours a week, as long as you maintain full-time status. And that is a minimum of 12 credits. a lot of international students have the opportunity to meet other international students from different countries, and so we have a lot of diversity here on campus that's represented by a number of students that we've had from all across the world. We have a student from Australia, we have students from Africa, from Zimbabwe, from Ghana, and we have students from Europe, we have students from Canada as well. And so Mayville, although it is a small campus and it is a small community, we do have a lot of diversity here on campus. I would like to encourage you to apply for admission today, and to apply online, you can actually apply online right away at www.mayvillestate.edu. If you have any questions, you are welcome to contact Ms. Diwali, who's the Director of Admissions and Extended Learning, and her email is misty.diwali@mayvillestate.edu. And I'd like to encourage you to visit us at our website. I'll give that address to you one more time. That is www.mayvillestate.edu, and you can look at more detailed information about international students as well as international transfer students, and what some of the admission requirements are, and what some of the supporting documents that you need to complete your admissions file are, as well as other information about other majors that I did not highlight. As I mentioned before, we have 29 majors and 35 minors for you here, as well as 12 pre-professional programs. And so I'd like to encourage you to visit our website so that you can see what Mayville State has to offer, as well as some of our athletics that we offer here at campus. Thank you. At this moment, I will take questions. I will read them out as we go along, and I will give you an answer to the questions that you've sent in to me. So please feel free to ask anything that you would like to know, and I will answer that for you. I have a question that says, what is the standard to enroll in MBA program? What is the best and most economical in the U.S.? Unfortunately, here at Mayville State, we do not offer we're not a graduate degree granting institute, so we only give undergraduate degrees at the bachelor's level. I have another question that says, I am studying in India in 11th grade, and I want to pursue my bachelor's degree in engineering. Unfortunately, here at Mayville State, we do not offer engineering as a degree. However, we do offer some pre-professional programs, and you actually are able to take some of your prerequisites for engineering here at Mayville State, and then you can always transfer to another institute that offers engineering as a degree. So you're welcome to start to get your general education classes and your prerequisites here at Mayville State, and then transfer to a school that can offer you your particular degree. I have another question that says, do you have need-based aid for international students? International students here at Mayville State are eligible for academic scholarships in the form of waivers. This reduces your tuition rate to $8,127. This is approximately a 35% reduction in your tuition levels. The total cost of attendance for a student receiving an international scholarship or waiver is approximately $16,759 to $17,733 per academic year, and this includes tuition fees, including your notebook, computer, health insurance, room and board, and books. We do not offer financial aid to international students. However, we do offer tuition waivers. I have another question. Do you offer a postgraduate degree in acting or voice studies for international students? Unfortunately, Mayville is not a graduate degree granting institute. We only offer undergraduate degrees. we have another question. What are the requirements to join the college? Well, the documents that are required as part of the application as an international student include your international student application, your international student scholarship application, your $35 regular application fee, your $100 administrative processing fee, a copy of a valid passport, financial aid statement, your financial statement and official bank letter proving your personal and family funds, as well as official results demonstrating English proficiency from TOEFL, IELTS, ELS, SAT, or ACT, official high school and post-secondary transcripts, a copy of the immunization record, and housing and board application with the reservation deposit, and a visa transfer if you're transferring from another United States institution. You can actually see our detailed checklist, which is available on our website at www.mavyllestate.edu, and this will give you a detailed checklist for what documents are required and what documents complete your admissions application. For international students, some of the most popular requirements to join the college would be your transcript, your English proficiency, as well as being able to prove your financial resources that you'd be able to support yourself and your study through your studies here at Mayville State. We have another question here that says, is there any physical therapy programs? We do not offer physical therapy. However, we do have a number of majors under the sports section, which include sports management, fitness and wellness, as well as health and health education, as well as offering coaching minors. We have another question here. I am Egyptian, so what are the requirements for joining? As long as you are not a citizen of the United States, have graduated high school from a school outside of the United States, or are currently attending a school outside of the United States, which is not regionally accredited in the United States, you are considered an international student. And part of this means that you will have to apply as an international student. However, if you do have a residency, if you have a green card, you will be required to apply as a regular U.S. citizen. Alright. We have another question that says, where is your location? Is your campus located in a small town? What is the GPA requirement to apply for a master's degree in electrical engineering or computer engineering? Is there a conditional admission for graduate education? What is the application fee? We are located in Mayville, North Dakota, in the United States, and our campus is located in a small town. We are a small rural community of about 2,000 people. There is no GPA requirement to apply for the master's degree, as we do not offer graduate degrees or masters, or we do not have a master's program here at Mayville State. We do offer computer information systems at an undergraduate level, but we do not offer computer engineering as a degree. We have another question here that says, how much is listed on the I-20 for international graduate student per year? Unfortunately, Mayville State does not offer any graduate degrees. We have another question here that says, do you offer scholarships this year? I want to ask about the TOEFL score that you accept. So, for international students, a score of 68 on the internet-based test or 523 on the paper test is accepted for TOEFL score. We do offer scholarships. However, the fall semester, the deadline has already passed for you to apply for the fall semester. However, you are welcome to begin the process to apply for spring semester, which happens to be January, and the deadline for this is October 1. We have another question here that says, do you have a business administration at Mayville State University? Yes, we do have business administration offered as a bachelor's degree here at Mayville State. If you have any other questions, please feel free to send me these questions and I will answer you right away. I would like to encourage all of you to visit us at our website, www.mayvillestate.edu, to find out more information about being an international student, campus life, how to apply, and what scholarships we offer to international students. I personally chose to come to Mayville State because I wanted a small school that would provide a home away from home experience, and somewhere where I would not be overwhelmed with a large campus life. I also wanted an opportunity to be able to take part in a lot of leadership organizations, and being a small school, you have an opportunity to actually be able to take part in a lot of the clubs on campus, and you have a lot of opportunities to become a leader in these organizations, and so that's why I chose Mayville State. The total cost for an international student, we have a question here. Can I know how much is the cost of credit? So the total cost for an international student per academic year who is receiving a tuition waiver is $16,759 to $17,733 per academic year. If you have any other questions, please feel free to send them to me and I'll have them answered for you right away. As international students, you are also eligible to receive credit for upper secondary level advanced classes that you might have taken. For example, Cambridge A-level exams, AP exams, as well as other classes that you may have taken towards college credit. We also accept the IB diploma, and all you have to do is send official results of these to our admissions office, and they will actually evaluate your transcript. However, your transcript does need to be translated into English, and if it is not, you can actually have your transcript sent to World Education Services, or ACRO, and they will evaluate these transcripts for you and send them to us directly, making them official. And you may receive college credit that can be applied either towards your degree, or as an elective credit towards your degree as well. So you will be able to receive credit if you took some of the advanced learning and college level credits in high school, if you would like them to apply towards your degree. We have another question here. How can students transfer credit? Okay, so for transfer students, Mayville does award credit. However, a course-by-course evaluation is required. To receive credit for previously taken college-level coursework, transcripts must be translated and evaluated by the World Education Services. An English course description or syllabus may be required. To learn more about the International Credit Evaluation, you can visit www.wes.org. And to apply as a transfer student, you can apply online at our website at mayvillestate.edu. Under Admission, select International Transfer Student. And depending on whether you are transferring from another U.S. institution or whether you're transferring from another institution that is outside of the U.S., you will have to meet different admission requirements, and these are detailed for you on the website. And so you will have a checklist of what you need for your application. If you're an international student and you would like to apply, you can actually apply today online right away. We accept international applications through our website, so if you visit www.mayvillestate.edu, you'll be able to apply by clicking Apply Now on our website, and that will redirect you to a site that will give you all the documents that you need to apply. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to send them to me and I will answer them for you. Your supporting documents, if you do decide to apply to Mayville State, cannot be sent electronically. Mayville State only accepts original documents with original ink, stamps, and seal. So no faxes or copies will be accepted, and your supporting documents should be sent to the Office of Admission here at Mayville State. We have another question here that says, what is the requirement for an international student? So we have a detailed checklist on what documents and what a complete application includes for you on our website. However, as an international student, the documents that will be required as part of your application include your international student application, your international student scholarship application, a $35 application fee, and a $100 administrative processing fee, a copy of your valid passport, a financial statement, and an official bank letter proving personal and family funds, official results demonstrating English proficiency from either your TOEFL, your IELTS, ELS, SAT, or ACT, an official high school or post-secondary transcript, a copy of your immunization records, as well as housing and board applications with a reservation deposit. And if you're an international transfer student, a visa transfer, this will be required if you are transferring from another institution, from another USA institution. We have another question here. Someone looking to study into dentistry, and so their question is, they're a student of college in dentistry and they have finished their second year and their degree with a very high score, and they're looking to get a scholarship to complete their studies. Unfortunately, here at Mayville State, we do not offer dentistry, but we do offer some pre-professional programs. So I would encourage you that to visit our website to view if you would be interested in any of our pre-professional programs, such as pre-dentistry, and what classes we offer here to help you with that. We do not offer full scholarships. However, we do have scholarships in the form of tuition waivers that will reduce your tuition rate by 35%. We have another question that says, can I get a free scholarship or not? When you apply here at Mayville State, you will fill out an International Student Scholarship application, and if you are eligible, you will receive a tuition waiver. However, it is not a full tuition scholarship. and so you will still be required to meet some costs. And as international students receiving a scholarship or waiver, you will pay approximately $16,759 to $17,733 per academic year, depending on which residence hall you stay in and the number of classes that you will take. But that is the average per academic year for an international student. We have a question asking if we offer financial aid or scholarships. We do offer scholarships in the form of tuition waivers. However, we do not offer, international students are not offered financial aid or loan. Some of the frequently asked questions from international students are, how do I obtain my I-20 form? After you're officially admitted to Mayville State and all supporting documentation has been received, you will receive an I-20 that will be signed by the registrar. And international transfer students are also considered for academic scholarships. Another frequently asked question by international students includes, what are the options available for housing? Mayville State has 3 residence halls that provide on-campus housing. This includes free on-site laundry, free cable and internet, as well as having a kitchenette and a community lounge in each residence hall. We have 2 traditional style dorms and 1 suite style and apartment style dorm. Another frequently asked question is off-campus housing available for international students? Mayville State provides housing for its admitted students who apply for housing. Freshmen are required to live on campus. There are some off-campus housing options. However, apartment availability cannot be guaranteed. Therefore, international students are encouraged to live on campus. There are greater opportunities for you to interact with other students and to become involved in campus activities. Another frequently asked question by international students includes, what employment opportunities are there available for us? Many offices here on campus offer student employment, and some of the most popular places where students work include the library, the dining hall, maintenance, and office assistants, such as filing and mailing, etc. Another question that we frequently are asked is, what is campus life like here at Mayville State? As an international student, I can let you know that campus life here at Mayville State is really fun. It's small, friendly, and warm, and safe. You'll get to know a number of other international students, not only in your residential dorms, but as well as in campus activities. With the many clubs and organizations that we have here, we have many opportunities for you to become involved in different clubs and activities that they host. For example, Latino night, multicultural evening, as well as having pizza nights, pool parties, as well as having movies outdoors and going to the local theater, as well as just taking part in different community events like the local fair or doing some volunteer work and community service work as well. MSU also offers intramural sports, theater, and student clubs and organizations, as well as academic clubs that provide activities for students on campus weekly. Varsity sports have weekly games, and the community has a number of attractions from restaurants to the local movie theater that are visited frequently by the students. As an international student, you will have to provide an immunization record, which will be required for admission. And the immunizations that are required for admission include measles, mumps, rubella, TB, and meningitis. So, as an international student, if you decide that you would like to learn more about Mayville State, I would encourage you to visit our website at mayvillestate.edu and visit our prospective students and look at the international freshman and international transfer tabs, which will give you more detailed information about how to apply, what documents are required, as well as visiting the other tabs that we have available to you, such as finding out what campus life is about, what varsity sports we have, and what else Mayville State can offer you, including online classes. The deadline to apply for the spring semester, which is also the January semester, is October 1, and the deadline to apply for the fall semester is April 1. If you have any questions, please feel free to send them to me, and I will answer them for you. A frequently asked question is, I have permanent residency in the United States. Should I apply as an international student? And the answer is no. You should apply through the same process as a U.S. citizen. Another frequently asked question that we have is if Mayville State accepts requests to waive application fees. Unfortunately, we do not accept application fee waiver requests. Some of the English language proficiencies that are required for admission here and their minimum scores include applicants whose native language is not English language are required to demonstrate their proficiency in English by submitting official results from one of the following: your TOEFL, IELTS, ACT, and SAT. Alright, if you have any more questions to ask me, just send them to me and I'll be glad to answer them for you. As an international student, I've actually enjoyed my time here at Mayville State. I am now in my junior year and will be graduating in the fall 2014. And I would encourage all of you to apply here at Mayville State through our website at mayvillestate.edu. If you would like to contact us for any more information, please email Misty Wari, and that is MISTI.Wari, WUORI, at mayvillestate.edu. If you have any questions and if you would like to know more about our university, you're also welcome to request more information through our website. And we have one last question here, and the question says, I want to know if there are any scholarship opportunities for international transfer students, and the answer is yes. International transfer students are eligible for academic scholarships in the form of tuition waivers that will reduce your tuition rate by 35%, and this reduces your tuition to $8,127. And the total cost of attendance for an international student receiving a scholarship would be $16,759 to $17,733. Alright. Thank you very much for joining me today on my presentation. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to contact us and to visit us at our website to request more information. Thank you.